I'm back. I've had to make this into a part 2. I'd left it for about 40 minutes and I'd not realised how low my battery was. So the camera turned off and I've obviously had to start it again. So this is going to be part 2. So the first coat of the, I'm using the Liquid X matte gel. So yeah, the first coat's gone on fine, definitely needs another coat. I've just gone round some of these and just poked me little point of my glue because it just hadn't caught some places, which I'll probably have to do again, you know, after I've done the cover, because I'm sure as I'm saying it now I'm seeing bits and stuff. So yeah, I shall have to go all around that when it's had another coat. I'm wondering if it will end up taking 3 coats, but we'll see how it feels when it's had its next coat. So as you can see, I've just stuck that down. I've stuck that down with the Fabri-Tac because this time I'm going to go over this with the matte medium. So that'll go over like that. I've found a journal card which will fit that nicely, and I've put a slit in the top, so that's going to pop out that way, so it's like a double. And I'll probably put some kind of clipboard here or something just to make it look as if it's a pile of clipboards on the side. So obviously this all needs covering, and I've added this onto that envelope, so that just fits nice. I was going to leave that open and have that as a tuck, but I thought this is gonna have something coming out of it anyway, and then something on this side. So yeah, I did think about the bulk of it, so I've properly, you know, glued all that down. So yeah, I like how it's coming on. Did think after I am gonna have to go back and put matte medium on there, but I'll have to do that when, you know, the cover's totally dry after I've finished. So there'll be all this to cover and to fill. Like I say, I have left that, but yeah, I'm thinking it's gonna have to be a thin book. So, but I've still got the option of sewing something in here, or I have made one before where a book's come out of here. So I'll just see. I think I'll make the actual journal up and then just see where it goes best. And if I don't end up putting it there, I can use that as a big pocket. So we shall give it another coat. I have learnt, I mean, I don't know what it's like after a couple of coats, but I have learnt that you can, it's quite easy to ink over, whereas I wasn't sure before if I'd be able to actually ink. So I've learnt that. So I'll give this another coat. I'll leave it to dry, and then I'll give it, if it needs another coat, I'll give it another coat. I won't come back on camera to do that, and then I shall go round with my little glue and just check for anything that's still not properly stuck down. And I'll have a look at what papers I'm going to use to start covering the rest of the things. So by the time I come back again, Should be just really ready to put all the goodies, all the good stuff on. But before you do that, you have to do all the base of it. But yeah, I think this was pretty quick to do so far. I've got about 3 bottles of Mod Podge in that one. Do need to use up. But even just on first coat, I'm liking the look and the feel of this better than the Mod Podge. So if I was to buy any more, I would probably go with this Liquid X. But until I've used everything up that I've already got, I won't be buying any more. So I'm just going to put 1 coat on top of this file folder. You know, the pretend file folder. I think this picture is so cool. There's a few pictures like this in the kit. I think some have got some like tins on there filled with stuff and that, and they look really realistic. I'm gonna say it really does remind me of, you know, being an adventurer and explorer, and I think that appeals to, well, it makes me remember when, you know, when I was young, used to like nothing better than to be in the fields, climbing a tree and exploring the nature. Sounds quite lucky where I live. Well, not so many fields nowadays, but at the time there was a field right at the back of my garden, at the bottom of the garden. I used to spend absolutely hours down there climbing. And then just down the road, both sides, if you went left or right at the top of my road, well, where my mum lives, there was fields both sides of that. So yeah, I think I spent most of my childhood there. Apart from the one at the bottom of my mum's garden, the rest are still there. And so I can actually walk to my mum's through the fields from my house to her house. So I shall give that another coat. I would say the first coat, it took around half an hour for it to dry, which is really fast going. I'm just going to move that out of the way, and I'll just put my pink board on. So I've got this one, looks like I've already inked around this at some point. So this is going to come out of the envelope on the front. So where's my, let me just give it a little dab of glue. I'm hoping that you can't see this wire because I've now got my phone's plugged in, charging, because it had completely gone dead. It's unbelievable how much battery you use when you're filming and uploading. Absolutely, it saps your battery. So there's big periods of time where, you know, I just can't use my phone because it's just always hooked up to being on charge. I have got my old phone. It's I can't make calls on it or anything, but I can check emails and just nip on Instagram and stuff. But It's a very old, basic phone. And so I had this new phone for filming. But yeah, I can see why people end up like having cameras and stuff to film. To free your phone up. You end up videoing on it, taking photos on it, emailing on it, and then going, you know, posting pictures in places and use it, you know, on Etsy to list things and message customers and things. And I did buy this really long charger wire, so I'd got, you know, I could use my phone while it was charging. So that's that one. Go over that blue a little bit, just to, I love the blue, but I just think to just to mute it down a little bit. I have put a new, did put a new dobber on, I remembered. White bits. I think this kit is Romantica Arts on Etsy. I absolutely love her kits. They are superb. She's got some fabulous botanical ones and butterfly ones. So yeah, that'll go in that one. And then this one will go at the side front. I'm not sure what kit this is from. I have a feeling it's from My Porch Prince one. I think it's her botanical one, and it is actually one of the pages. And I've just cut it in half to use it as a large, well, a very large journal card. And that one wants to be at the side. Let me just cut this down there. Glasses. Cut this down the middle. Let's treat myself to some bigger Tim Holtz scissors. I think these ones are for just cutting threads. Because they're kind of, I don't know, they're like slanted. So yeah, I do think they're just for nipping edges off, but they're so sharp. But yeah, I could do with a bigger pair, but I'd have to make sure that I didn't use glue with them, because all my scissors get ruined, as you'll know, with cutting and getting all glue on them and stuff. I do keep a pair of scissors on top of my sewing machine, what I just use for sewing. They're not very good ones, actually. They look nice. Excuse me. They look nicer than actually how good they are. So I just use them just for cutting my threads. I don't think this cut paper. I don't think this this is gonna come out. It's gone on a go slow. Let me just use my bigger one. So I had already sewed around this. I'm guessing I was using it for something else at some point. So yeah, this video will be a lot shorter than the first one. I'm gonna say I just didn't want to not come back when I said I was. So I'll put these videos up both at the same time. See, that's that. So really, that's as front part finished off. So, like I say, I shall come back in a day or so and we shall carry on with that. So, thanks for joining me. See you soon. Bye.